And it's time. We are back in Satisfactory. Yes, it is happening, and we are going to be doing a few bits today. So go and grab a cuppa or coffee if you don't like a cup of tea, even though I think that's ridiculous. And grab some snacks. And because I got my cup of tea beside us, because this is going to be a long episode, and I just feel it because we've got a lot of things to do. Because we've been struggling lately to try and do phase three, and I think my mind has been absolutely blown, and I think that's why we're struggling to make a bit of content for you guys to enjoy. So I kind of had this idea. So I've got to run around all the factories that we've made so far, and I wrote down on a notepad what kind of needs doing to make it better. So that's what we're going to do today. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Steel Factory and sort out the coal production and the iron production because they are struggling to make steel beams and steel pipes quite productively and efficient. So we need them for phase three. Then we've got to go and sort out the encased steel beam factory because it's running out of coal every time, so we're not making encased steel beams. And we need encased steel beams for phase three. So as you can see, there's a trend going on here. Most of this is for phase three stuff. So due to the encased steel beams needing coal, we need to go to the coal farm, or the new coal power situation, and we need to turn them into Mark II miners. And if we can, turn them into full energy so using the slugs. Then we need to obelisk a coal node because there's a rock on top of it. We need to improve conveyor belts to the steel beams with Mark 2s or 3s. Then we need to go to the automated wiring being made sign, which I've noted on the map. And we need to make cable automated, so we need to make cables for that place because otherwise we're just running back and forth. We need to clean up the space factory because there's a few conveyor belts heading towards there that don't need at the minute. We also need to improve wire at the stator part because we're running out of wire to make stators. And then if we have time, we are going to improve the heavy module frame production that we started on the other video, which means we need to improve our screws, steel pipes, encased steel beams, and mod frame production. And then right at the end, make a hyperloop for oil. Those last two, though, the heavy module frames and the hyperloop to oil, might be in the part 2 video. Depending on how long it takes, because we've got a few bits to sort out. So, let's waste no time, let's get into it. So, what I probably will do is make a couple of Mark IIs, because that's what we're going to need. Going to need quite a few of them. So, what I'm going to do is make sure we've got 6 of these in my inventory at least. And then we'll make sure we'll hopefully have some steel beams down at the steel factory so we can do that. But I also, if I'm not quite sure which one it's in, I think it's in this one, we need to make some obelisks. So it means we need to make some black powder and some steel pipes. That's what we need. And we need sulfur and we need coal. So that's what we have to do when we come back up here, is go to the sulfur stuff. Because we need that to blow up the frame, blow up the node bit, so we can make coal. Yeah, and as you can see, look, we've run out of screws now. So it's taken a lot of stuff on us. The steel pipes have stopped due to this, but as you can see in the distance, the steel pipes are not really being made consistently. Like, look, there's gaps every single time because there's not much being made. Now, we're going to have a problem when we sort out the coal, because this iron here that's getting moved rapidly isn't going to be consistently feeding in our stuff, which is going to be a problem. Now, I have just realised I have ran past the module frames. This is what's going to happen probably for the most of the time for the episode, is that we are going to run past stuff that we need. But actually, quickly, as we're here, instead of running back and forth, I just want to check, did I make these Mark II before, or are these Mark 1s? Oh no, these are Mark 1s, so these will need to be placed to Mark 2s as well. Okay, that is cool. So, we just need to head to get some encased steel beams, which they are over here, luckily, because we have got a truck that's bringing them over. Yeah, and as you can see, this has been slowly making every module frames, but not consistently. So, that is a problem. I will take 100 of these, because we will need some. Module frames, hello, thank you. Oh no, you're up here, aren't you now? Thank you. We'll take some more. And where's in here? We'll take some steel pipes. There we go. Now you are just going to have to quickly make some portable miners. I forgot about those types of things that are needed. Alright, let's go up here. So as you can see, actually, well, quickly, I have labelled these better, basically. So we've got the automated wiring symbols and all that. So we've got our better symbols. So we don't know pretty much what's going on to help us all. Right, in here is it? Yeah, portable miners. Oh, I need iron rods. Iron rods. There we go. I'll take it from here. Even though I think we have a storage container somewhere. Oh, that's good. At least we can make our 12. I forget I can just tap the spacebar once. So we've got 5 so far. 6 so far. 6 more to go. And we can go and sort out these miners. Then we have to upgrade all the conveyor belts as well. Hopefully with all the steel beams that we're going to start making. Right, I'll make 2 more of these portable miners just in case. Alright, there we go. Right, let's head back to these miners. Now, hopefully you guys are enjoying the other content that I've been making, but also welcome back to Satisfactory. And if you are enjoying the return of a Satisfactory video, then of course leave a like, hit the subscribe button, comment down below what's been your favourite part of the series. I know it's been a long wait for this video, but you know it is slowly. The Satisfactory is slowly going to be coming. I know there's a new update I've seen for Satisfactory that's going to be coming out soon. I believe it's coming out in the experimental. There we go. That's the right word. Branch soon. So if you guys want me to have a go at it before it comes out full release, I can happily do so. What are we on here? Are we on Mark 2s? Yeah, we are on Mark 2s. So yes, we can do that, but it's up to you if you guys want to see that. Basically, what we on 120 as well. Okay, that's fine. So let's see how that goes. So yeah, so that's going to be coming out. I think when it comes out, and if you guys are still wanting Satisfactory, I might live stream it. I'm not promising things, but if there's a lot of support for it, I will live stream the new update basically. Right, what are we on here? Conveyor belt freeze. So I need to make sure, where's our steel beams? I think I actually turned off the, I did, there we go. Just so I can get steel beams made. Yeah, because they're not going to go to a storage container, just straight up for the minute, because we need them to upgrade our conveyor belts, basically. Because as you can see, it takes an age for all these to come. Now, I just want to make sure, though, when we do this, iron also comes and makes it at the same time. That is my worry of so far. Now, I will turn that to... Oh, no, they are already Mark 2s. Okay, cool. As long as they're all Mark 2s to getting coal, that's good. Okay, well, that's pretty much full of coal. That's pretty much full of coal, so they don't need upgrading. That's just needs iron. Okay, that's getting coal. Okay, yeah, we're getting enough coal to satisfy that. Yeah, we get enough coal to satisfy that. Okay, it looks like we get enough coal to satisfy. Which means it is now up to the iron, which is the problem, it seems like. That's got 100 iron. That's got 100 iron. Okay, so they've always actually got all the iron possible. I will actually just upgrade these to Mark 3s. Let me upgrade this one to Mark 3s. Mark 3s, even though that don't really need upgrading, but they probably will at some point. Right, so this needs iron. Okay, cool. Lift freeze. So this needs improving basically, because this one stops, don't it? Yeah, this one's all maxed out, it seems. If I can jump on here. Okay, yeah, so this one is maxed out. It's just this one over here that isn't getting anywhere. Okay, so let's sort that out then, shall we? So we'll go back up and we'll sort that. So this coal is sorted for now, I believe. But we'll double check that when we come back down. Right, there we go. Right, so it's this side here. So it's the right-hand side, I believe. So it's this one. Right, I just need to make sure. Logistics. Okay, so we can do 270. So this needs to go up to 270. Well, we can do 180. 180 should be fine. We'll see how 180 goes. If need be, I can put another one in. Right, there we go. Right, I forget which button it is. Oh, what's it? Oh, middle mouse button. Right, let me just parachute down. Conveyor belt freeze. There we go. And then E again. Oh, I just pressed that as well. There we go. Freeze. Free. Can I clip that through? Oh, I can't. That's going to be conveyor belt Mark 1s. Right, so hopefully it will get me more coal. Even though it's a conveyor belt Mark 1, coal, iron. Even though it's a conveyor belt Mark 1, it should be able to get me more iron. E. Go. Right, there we go. So it should now just... Yeah, there you go. So we're getting enough iron just about. Because for some reason I can't... Okay, no, let's get enough iron. Okay, so that is sorted. So we've got coal and we've got iron now done. Now the only problem is this. Here. Now they are 100% in. 100% it's just here they haven't done yet. But they are going to, looks like. Yes. Okay, so I can tick this off. So Steel Factory is done. Let me just give you a tick where I could ever... I hate emojis. Like, honestly, there's so many that there is to find. That will remind me, though, actually. I will connect this back up in terms of steel beams. I will collect some extras that are here. Because we are 100% in steel. So let's do Mark 2s. Why not? There we go. So then they can go up there. So it's good to see that we're making a lot of iron steel. 45. It needs 60. So I think we'd make a little bit more steel beams than we are, but that's fine. Hopefully then that means more steel pipes are going to be hopefully be made. Well, I'm hoping so, but it looks like there's a lot. So there's a lot of steel going out this way. Yeah, so it looks like here is going to be a problem. Steel is... I'm trying to work it out, guys. Like here, look, there's so much steel coming in. Yeah, 100, 100. And we're making a lot more than 66. Now, to be fair, though, I think we're not making many. But what we could do... Actually, if I just do that Mark 2s... Let's Mark 2 it all. Right, that's not Mark 2'd. Right, there we go. Now that should, hopefully... feed in more steel. Alright, there we go. So hopefully we can make more steel pipes at a minute. Right, there we go. Because I say, the only problem with this is we're splitting it off. So one's going into like a storage unit to go into the trucks. One's going up there to go to the main building. So we are actually having to try and produce more. Right, there we go. We've got more steel ingots, more steel ingots. Okay, what about over here? That's fine. Okay, so we're getting more. There we go. So we're making 2, 4, 6. So we're making 80 a minute. What are these on though? Oh, they're on Mark 1s. So we just upgrade them. So we're making 80 a minute. So we need to increase that, basically. Okay, they're conveyor belt Mark 2s already. There we go. Ah, look at that. Wonderful. So now, it should look a little bit better in terms of our steel production. Now, realistically, we could probably up it a little bit and make one more. Which I might do, actually. There we go, make 30. So 2, 4, 6, we're making 90. There we go. Okay, so there we go, steel pipes are done. So hopefully then when we come back, we've got more steel pipes going into the trucks, got more steel pipes going up there. Hopefully steel beams are doing well. We might actually, because we've got so many steel ingots, we might actually have to up the steel beam production. So let me just... Can we plonk one in the middle? I've done it so that I actually can't. Okay, well we'll plonk one here. Luckily I have there we go. I can put conveyor belt lifts. Put Mark 2s. There we go. That's gonna make steel beams, and then we'll put a conveyor belt lift here. There we go. Now, I know it's not straight. We're not really going to see it for the time being. Right, and then that can go. Oh, can I upgrade this? E. No, you know, can I not upgrade it yet? Do I not have power? Do I not have power poles Mark 2s? Oh, I don't. I do not. But that's fine. We have a power pole here. Right, there we go. So these are now making steel beams. There we go. So we've got, how many are we making? 15 a minute. 15, 30, 45 a minute. There we go. It's not too bad. Conveyor belt Mark 1s. 45 a minute. That's fine because they can, Mark 1s can stay with them. Okay, cool. So that is done. So now we need to go over to the encased steel beam factory. It's nice to see that we've actually got steel pipes going more consistently now. Yeah, so we go. I will come back off camera to make sure they actually are all working, all upgrades. If not, when we do the part 2, we will definitely sort it out at least. Because there's a few things like this needs all tidying up to make it look nicer. But it's working at the minute, and like people say, if it's working, there's no point stressing about it and changing it. Now, I've all actually come across something, and say something. My tractor tutorial. I know a few people have commented about it's a few details are a bit wrong. Well, yes and no. Like here, as you can see, I do use two-way. Like there's one that goes this way, and the other goes that way, so they don't crash. Now, if you're only using one route, which I do on here, or with one tractor, then I have a tractor that actually goes on the grass and goes on here. But I'm only using one tractor for this route. I suggested roads and building roads just to help beginners or people who are new to the game to see what side the tractor is going to be on, and it helps them then see it clearly in the layout. But you don't have to use foundations as roads, so please note that. But pretty much, I was just trying to use a basic thing what I'd learned from people and people suggested, and for some reason it got a bit of stick. But I'm just trying to help people out. I was new to the game. still am. There's still much for me to learn and get better at, but I'm just trying to do my best. Right, as you can see, my coal is struggling to come down here in a minute, so we will have to upgrade these at some point. Now, as you can see here, we've got loads of concrete. Steel is not producing because we're running out of coal. So, in course, when we need steel encased beams to be made, which are up here, there isn't any in the storage container to go to the trucks. I think we've barely even put any in the truck. Yeah, 2 per minute. 6 stacks per minute at the minute. That's max if we're having coal down. So, we've got to go all the way down to the coal farm. And we need to sort all this out. Because as you can see, our long conveyor belt, even though it's conveyor belt Mark 1s, it isn't enough coal to do the job. So we need to go and sort that out. I didn't bring the obelisk down. Oh no. Can I build a special shop? I can't. I need to. Oh, we're going to go back. We'll go back. Right, what I'll do is I'll go and get some screws, my bobs. They're already down here. And I could build a shop then. I just buy some obelisks from the shop, which will be good because we need them to destroy that node. Right. I'll plonk some of these in. There we go. Shop. Let's go plonk him here. Oh, I got 0 tickets. Oh, I thought I had more tickets than that actually. Okay, maybe not then. I thought I had more tickets than I did. And apparently you can't buy obelisks. I know you can, they're there. Okay. Right, maybe not. I'll have to do the node either off camera. Or I could do it now. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If we need to come back to the coal farm later on in the video, we can. But let's head back. Let's go and sort this out. So there you go. So there's my lonely tractor on this route, which does the encased steel beam run. Because I don't really need to at this moment in time. Right, so we're at the coal farm, so as you can see, there's the rock that we need to remove at some point. But we've got the miners there, and there, which we're going to be replacing. So let's go into there. Let's replace that one. Let's place that one. And if we can, let's place that one. Now, that means what we're going to be making now is 120, but what conveyor belts are these? These Mark 3s. I'm going to hope so. I'm waiting for the coal to come out. Yes, they are. Alright, so they're Mark 3s. Goody good. They're making 120, but are Mark 2, so that's fine for the minute. Now, let's go and see what these are on. These are on Mark 2s as well. Now, I've got to make sure that... What does this make it? 120 as well. Okay, so let's wait and see what the coal situation is going to be like. I just wanted to double check what needs upgrading to Mark 3s basically. See, these are all Mark 2s, they're all Mark 2s. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so I might actually have to upgrade these to Mark 3. Yeah, let's do that. So, Mark 3, Mark 3. And I might have to be doing slugs because we can get these up higher in terms of what can go on the conveyor belt. This power station anyway is only like a backup because I want to try and focus on using the fuel or the oil recipe one to be our power situation. Right, there we go. Right, all handy dandy. So, what can go on Mark 3s again? 270. 240. Does this go to 270? We'll go to 300. We can't go to 300 yet, so let's 270. Right, there we go. There we go, so we've got 270 of coal a minute going on there. Right, nicely done. Right, they're all good. So we do need to up the coal production for this. We need to get more slugs because ultimately, if I do want the gold mini mist of stairs, then of course we need more coal going in here because we've only got certain few power stations actually basically online. I am just waiting to see how much coal is going to come down here. There we go. The coal is arriving. Nicely done. We haven't got many left though. This is the problem. Let me get off my parachute. We've got 180. Yeah, and as you can see, we're actually producing more in the storage container than actually what we're transporting. Right, there we go. I just want to see. Oh, it doesn't say what it is it? Right, there we go. We may run out here. Yeah, we are definitely going to be running out. We have run out. Okay, I will be right back when we go and get some more of these steel beams or logistic Mark IIIs. So I will be right back. Okay. Right, we are back. I've got 600 worth of steel beams. I don't know if it's going to be enough because I've sat there for like 10 minutes waiting for steel beams, but here we go. Let's try and see if we can do so. Because probably now in that storage container down at the bottom, there's going to be so much coal that hopefully this problem will be sorted. Oh, there we go. We might actually make it. As long as we make it down to encased steel beams, I'm happy. Yeah, we've got two, because we've only got 470 left. Haven't used too much. Alright, there we go. So we've now got all that sorted. What level are these? Oh, Mark 2s. No, we will upgrade these to 3, actually. There we go. Mark 3s, Mark 3s. What are these? Oh, these are Mark 1s. I'll go up these to Mark 2, actually. There we go. 48, so it should be now nicely done. So we get more gold, get more steel beams. And then hopefully we'll get more encased stuff as well. Oh, we're making loads of steel pipes here. Okie dokie. So there is the coal situation done for encased steel beams, so I can tick that off. There we go. So we finally got that. This coal's fine because all this coal's doing is filling up the truck stations all the way down there, basically. So that's fine. Right, I've also improved coal farm Mark IIs, and I've done the conveyor belts to steel beams as well. I will do the Nobelisk coal node at off camera probably, because I'll just probably feed that to the coal power plant. Right, so we are now at the automated wiring place. So we now need to make the cables automated, clean up the space factory, and improve wire to statars. I am definitely saying those wrong, but basically what I mean is the wire here needs to be improved because we're running out of wire consistently. So as you can see, we're making statars because they go up, which will make, I can't remember what they make. What do they make? Oh, they make motors. But to be fair though, actually, we don't need motors at the minute, do we? I'm not quite sure if we do. Hang on, because this could be for. Oh no, we do. We need them for the modular engine. So to make one a minute, we need 2. Okay, that's fine. To be fair though, I think we have plenty of motors at the minute. But that's something we need to do though. So as you can see, look, wire's already ran out. So we do need to improve copper factory. But that will probably, I think, be in part 2 because we need to build an extension to the copper factory. So that is fine. What we do need though is to make cable, and as you can see, cable needs wire. So that's what I was going to do. I was going to use that wire to just make a small section of. How much cable can we make a minute? 30. Right. Okay, so what I will do is Now we'll do like a side extension bit here. Now if we use foundations. Come on, out the way. Thank you. We'll say about there. Right, and if we zoop, and zoop to about here. Alright, cool. And then what we'll do is we'll do production, and what we'll do is we'll do 1 and 2, because how much I made? That's 60 a minute. Alright, and then what we'll do is we'll jump up here. No, we can make it. Hang on. We won't be able to make it. Whee! Right. And then what we'll do is we'll do... That's the only problem. I want to make sure I can lift. You know what? We'll just do this. It'll be way easier. The only problem is though. Like if I do that, actually, we just do the best way to do it. Actually, is to do a splitter. It comes like that. Conveyor belt lift, which will go all the way up for oh, bugger. Which will go up like so. Oh, why is that going that way? Why does that need to go in for? Oh, I see. This one's like here. Right, okay. Conveyor belt looks like so. Boom. So we've got wire coming into there. That into there. That into there. So they are going to be making the cable. Which I would need to ponk that to go here. There we go. So they are going to be making cable. Then what we do is we'll do a merger. If I can line it up. I've done the merger the wrong way. Like so. Mark 2s. Mark 2s. We will probably run out of Mark 2s. I hope we don't. Right, there we go. Nicely done. So they can come down here. There we go. Right, let's just bring them all the way down. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll plonk them here. We'll get a conveyor lift, which will go like there. Which will then... Can I straight... Oh, I can. There we go. Oh, I need to reverse it, actually. That would be helpful. Reverse. Right, there we go. Mark 2s instead. I love it how it said it was straight, even though it's not, apparently. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll curve it around like that. No, it's done the thing I did not want it to do. Why does it do that for? Thank you, that's what I wanted. Right, there we go, and the cable will go in there. Now, I know it's not nice or neat or not even tidy, I understand that. But, there we go, we've got some cable coming in. So, we just need to improve the wire production to go in. So, if we just go tick, yes. That's in. Before we go and do the wire, because after that it's just a heavy module frame, so we'll do that in part 2 of that. I will want to get rid of these. It's the automated wiring. We don't need the automated wiring going into the space factory as of yet, because we need automated wiring to make the adaptive control units. So all this is not needed. So these can go. I could also do like mass dismantle, but I'd rather make sure that I get rid of the extra stuff. Like these, like the smart plane as well. Smart plane does not need to be done yet. Like, so these will need to be sorted out. But there we go. At least that is sorted from the automated wiring part. So we're not making any more wiring go there. So lastly is just to go and double check the wire. I think it probably will be a next episode job, because we do need a lot more wire. But we'll go and have a look. we'll go and have a look. Even if it means we just need to build a new whole factory because production. This is where I died. Whoa, I nearly died again. Right, so yeah, this is the problem here. So this is our small iron factory, copper factory, so 150. We need a lot more being produced, as you can see. No, that's dismantle. E. Well, we could actually see. Yeah, see, there's not many actually in here. Yeah, so we do need a lot more wire being made. So this will be needs sorting out. Like, it does its job. Like, I give credit for it, but we do need to now mass produce this, like, massively. I don't think I actually have any slug. No, I don't. Which is a bit annoying because I would have loved to have put slugs in the wire. But that will probably be for the next episode because you can see we've got so much copper just sitting around. We don't need all that, basically. Is that a splitter? Oh no, it's a merger. You know what I'm actually tempted to doing? I'm very much tempted of taking these copper sheets out for the minute and doing wire, but we'll see. Comment down below what you guys think. Should I change this to make it all wire and then do like another copper sheet section, do a new copper factory, or just basically up the wire production from here? But I think we will leave it there, guys. I think we've done quite a bit of housekeeping, especially for us and our little brains to cope. Next episode, we will improve the heavy module frames because that was a poor job that we did last episode. We've only made one machine to do it. We will need a lot more, I believe, to make. But if anybody does know any tips or tricks for the phase 3, then please let me know in the comments down below. I hope you guys did enjoy the return of Satisfactory. Of course, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and there will be more content of Satisfactory coming out, plus other content in the meantime, while I will sort all the stuff out to be able to record more episodes of this. But I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.